Slayton is the man in motion. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
Let's go now.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Go.
And this one is caught by Pierce. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Ready. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. Inside the 10, it is caught. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. A short game, down to the 7. Second and goal.
Here we go. Hurt.
Slayton is the man in motion.
Hut.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
All right.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. Hey, uno.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will score. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry in the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That one complete to Pierce. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Come on, set.
Slayton is the man in motion.
Ready.
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
70 Ranger. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Throwing, Richardson. Catch made. That's Woods. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
I half expected to see all 11 defenders piled up on top of him at the end of this run to make sure he was finally down, because a couple times on that run, it looked like he was cooked, only to shake off those tackles and keep on cooking.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready. 18 Cardinal.
Now a give on the ground. Not a lot on that one. He'll take it down to the 36. Second down and 8.
Let's go.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Go.
They go right back to Taylor. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Third down and 9.
7 Pirate. Set.
Slayton is the man in motion. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive? or do they settle for 3? It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Oh, hey. Hey, uno more. Tonight.
Here's Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. A second down throw for Stroud. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Man, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. To throw, it's Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal as that tackle's made at the 10-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. It is brought in the end zone. Tank Dell. Touchdown, Texans.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. And that's where the offense will take the field.
Trap 60. Here we go.
Slayton is the man in motion. On first down, it's Richardson. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. Now inside the 25. And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Stroud. That one intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
All right.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
On the quick, right?
They'll go play action with Stroud. To the left side and caught by Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Stroud. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hut, hut.
They'll run here with Taylor. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Christian Harris there on the stop. Here's a 3rd and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Ready. 79 Broncos. Warrior 70. Rig alert, rig alert. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Now Richardson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Latu, there to bring him down. Third and 9.
Here we go, let's go. Tonight.
Now Stroud. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here's Taylor. Yeah! And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go, set.
Slayton is the man in motion. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
On the give, this is Taylor. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Reload. Let's go. Check out.
They'll keep it on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Dragon 60. 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They add 3 with the field goal, and they want the ball right back again. They're going to line up for an onside kick. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. So it is back to a 1-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Oh, hey. Tonight.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go. Under.
Dell motioning over. They'll give this to Mixon, running right. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
South. Tonight.
On play action. Stroud. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
For tonight. Right. Twelve. Tonight.
A short throw pulled in by Schultz. Woo. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. It's good for a Texans first down.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Mixon. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
All right.
Stroud to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at one possession. That's a great start there on first down.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
All right.
Again, it'll be Mixon. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal.
For tonight.
They'll run. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up fourth down.
All right.
They'll drop to throw. And he's in. Tank Dell. Touchdown, Texans. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And he's got it at the 1. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Okay, ready?
This is 1st and 10.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll find Woods. That one is caught.
Set.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. Loose inside the 30. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. That covered 73 yards.
18,
Here is
right here.
1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Slayton is the man in motion. From the gun, Richardson. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Hut, hut.
They'll go with Taylor.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
And he'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here you go.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout
Let's go.
as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
Set.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Texans. And it is